Decent haul and no one else. I have to pick up some more of the merch. Hey, I'll be ducks.
No, you get it. Man, but you used to.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of the general threats in the city that we all have to deal with.
LF, cultists.
Cultists.
I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't count Foxtech as a threat. They're just doing what they should be doing in a situation they're in.
I would
Which is
call them a threat.
They're just doing what they can.
I wouldn't count them as
They're
a
doing
threat.
what they
Threat
want. What do you
implies-
mean?
Troublesome, but not a threat.
Yeah, no, they are not a direct threat to us. We had a
I suppose.
potential ally who's a hazard. I count the cultists, the beast, like the beastmen and
Potential
the
ally,
cultists
current
a
nuisance.
threat. Foxtech is just doing what most people would do in their situation if they had the authority.
Yeah.
Fuck, I would do it.
Well, they stopped doing the Bally checkpoint thing.
Got deleted by.
Yes, the state of emergency is over. So things will be hopefully letting up.
Yeah, there was a post that Vice
I only
made
come to
that
one from now just to like, I'm here, so I'm not too fast. I'm occupied also.
There's easy ways to get around the general waterfront too to get here.
I mean,
Garden
yeah,
district.
I'm a sewer.
There are plenty
I'm a
of
sewer
easy
beater,
ways.
bro. I just
Excellent
live in the sewers.
example, the fucking teleporter.
I just walk through the sewers. Or I just walk through the main streets. No one really fucks with me most of the time.
This is something that confused me when Foxtech locked down the waterfront. They didn't shut down the teleportation system, so they were haunting people. Criminals could move outside of Foxtech's jurisdiction just like that.
That teleporter, that's ours. If anyone comes in here and tries to fuck with that, I'm killing
No,
them.
they don't need to fuck with it. They just need to leave Thorin until they're in the Garden District, aka outside of Foxtech's jurisdiction.
Yeah, but then
Christ.
they're in Cerberus, who is currently actively hunting down terrorist cells. So,
Yeah, well,
a terrorist cell? I thought it was multiple.
they're gonna fix it now.
I mean, multiple cells of fire.
Thinking of fixing it, or are you just wondering where the hell the receiver went?
That's what I meant.
No, I'm wondering what this
terrorist
is.
organization.
Yeah.
So
That's an old poster,
What?
probably.
How are you?
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm alright.
Still, I just
How are
you?
so
Hey, yo.
curious.
I'm okay. I'm small.
I'm not drunk this time.
Lock down the district.
I made
try
that.
and catch these people, and all of a sudden,
You're on.
stuff you only tell
It's my face.
Happened, though.
people could just leave.
It's Abraham
Yeah.
Lincoln
not your face.
pointing forward and saying, I recruit you or whatever the fuck.
I have not got any dents on you, at least.
Commune with the other district leaders in
Someone-
order to
Well, new dents
Why-
anyway.
Daughter is here.
checkpoints.
That was 4 years old.
The borders are just one district. The borders are shared between two, so they always have to.
I don't want to move my arms. At this point, if I move my arms, I'm going to clock somebody by accident.
Yeah, no shit,
The state
there's
of
no
emergency
receiver.
was to, you know, keep people safe, make sure that people aren't organized into creating large groups of people where they can hide.
It's not about where they're going, it's about what they're doing while they're here.
Oh, wait, sure, I need to head over to Hamsky at some point.
It's
Went
not
back.
about catching them.
Technically, I have ownership of that town that me and a good chunk of our garage took a look at. Found more of the merchandise.
Making sure that they keep people from, you know, forming
Oh,
There he is.
you know,
Is that,
oh yeah, Ham.
crowds.
Ended up finding more of that bootleg merch out in the town.
Shit.
Behind me.
Oh, you did?
Technically, I have ownership of it now until I get bored of it, so...
Where?
Out the waste, the same place where me and the bunch of hovers in garage took a look at. I can take you all day to have our adventure there if you want.
That's good. What does it mean?
It's the way Foxtech is doing things.
You have
I would
ownership
do,
of what,
so-
though?
old abandoned town, more or less. Traveling traders come through there like twice a week at most.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Be careful. It's very dangerous territory.
You don't get
Yeah, no, if I get bored of it or if a gang really wants it, I'll just hand it over. Usually the only purpose of it is to try and extort traders anyway.
citizens' lives matter more than revenge.
Water's too stagnant to make any use
You're
of it.
getting more revenge done against you if you start mowing down civvies. So,
That much.
That makes sense.
Today, let's see about getting it. Hey. Hey, got it in my left hand at least. Let me just start to balance like this. Should probably just. Wait, hang on. This is a different writing.
I can't complain.
everyone's fucking got to me, dog.
Okay, they're getting a little. Okay, now I'm rereading this. They're getting a little closer. Instead of wheat crack, now it's just saying meat bag. Except you know, not that meat. Yeah, no, that's what the original one was. You should have seen it.
I want to learn enlarge and reduce. That's something I want to learn. I'm almost there. I can almost guess it. I mean, I still got like a potion.
But I wouldn't be surprised if some companies sell their own, I guess, official bootlegs. Is that a term?
It depends on who made it.
Deliberately inshittified version of merchandise.
It just kind of depends on who.
Best before.
Though to be fair, we could just sell replicas of Taran's car and claim that as official bootleg anyway.
I've got 3 months. I could be small.
Should be fine.
I could be small right now. I hate the taste of it.
Oh well.
If she fucks this done, she'll be back.
They don't last very long. Like an hour, maybe 2 hours.
Father of my daughter.
Congratulations, I flunked so bad yesterday, everything had to be reset,
So when you say
Once this one stops eating the flock there.
you go back to having purple eyes.
She goes,
You poked her nose out of
Oh,
existence.
happened?
So you go into the factory settings.
I can't believe I killed my
What are the
sister.
other options?
There are none.
Do you have any non-default settings?
At least for the most
right
part, it's
now?
usually quiet around here, which is a blessing.
This is the weirdest way of asking someone a cybernetics I've ever experienced.
I'm thinking of going to the
Factory
train station.
default. I'm not factory default. My arm got
Oh, actually, do you want the merch off me hands? Now that I think about it.
No, you can keep the merch. I don't think we'd be selling it, and it'd kind of just be stuck in the back closet or something. You can
Yeah,
wear
nice
it,
to
though.
laugh at.
The beat
no
whack.
offense.
I think you're a customer.
Just don't let anyone else get that shit. I don't want to.
I don't know, maybe you could turn it into a dartboard or something. How would he know? Probably not wise to let it fall into Taran's hands anyway. We know how you two are.
What's going on with Ethan is that there's a guy who works in an automotive
Since
factory.
we've met, I've never had my legs have
At
always
one point he starts stealing car parts. And he keeps stealing them over several years.
You look mentally checked out of everything.
Pulls a car out of parts. There are about 10 years between one another and
Christ.
So like Ethan was like started in 24,
Dog about.
like 24 fucking 28. And now here we are in 2025 and he's still like getting parts assembled and disassembled and mixed around.
Someone asked me if I could mimic the fucking zombie aphid, by the way. I said I can mimic the sounds, but that's about it. fucking mimics. I fucking hate them, man. Every time I hate them too. Every time I found like some kind of crate or box or something to search, and like I try to like kick it open, it's always just fucking mimic.
Maybe if you try eliminating the box,
At least I want somebody around a little bit easier to identify. Because I mean, listen, cats are
placed on you.
fucking Aether mimics? Hell no, they're fucking impossible to tell the difference. Yeah,
But as soon as he kicks it, they become a mimic. An identical mimic is summoned immediately where the item was, and the other item was taken somewhere
it looks
else.
like me.
Like a possibility.
Like, the box can be like a foot longer, like a small crate, and a me-sized thing will pop out.
Or a gun, or like some kind of blunt weapon, or fucking.
I mean, I think I'm a little bit taller than, but not by much. I think I'm a little bit taller.
Well, I've seen variations of mimic sizes. I've seen some bigger than you, some very, very tiny.
Yeah, I've seen small. I've seen
What
big.
color was the turret again?
I also saw that fucked up one.
I don't
I
recall.
forget where it was, but
Oh, well.
the mimic like it had no tendrils, but it had the rest of them. It was weird. It might be me seeing how much fucking damage, how many people keep fucking slicing at this fucking tendril.
I don't know why that's the most common point that gets slashed.
Like aiming for my head, but they keep missing and going past it.
Fair enough.
Like they're thrusting, so like they're going past my head, which or like they're slashing they're hitting me from the side, so it's like coming down from the top, so it's.
Investigate this throw Mike was a wonderful decision.
I'm sure you fucking know.
Trip to another section of it.
I mean, I'm sure you.
I think
And
My anchor's on me, pressure.
it'd probably be a little dangerous.
Alright.
I was gonna say, Lacey, do you want me to be small? I can be small for like a little bit. You want me to be your size? Your size.
So small. So small
No,
right now.
we need to play color.
We need to hit him
Be
with
like
bottom
at my
or-
ears. Be like at my ears.
Hang on.
Don't
If I
be
just
here.
simply.
Right here.
Where's this potion gone? No, just like that.
Oh, we gotta hit
That might be out of date.
You said you're gonna throw something. We gotta hit Cupcake with
What the? I look away for a bally second.
Small cupcake.
Okay, you think he's about to go my size?
Hey, oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at him go.
I can't tell if that's less or more terrified than you do at your actual size.
To be tiny.
He drank your shrink motion.
You don't even look right at that size. Oh, Christ.
I'm a big motherfucker.
You are.
I'm 8 foot tall.
And that like half your size.
Christ alive.
Lacey, turn around.
Honestly, this height should be probably a bit more accurate. So I just.
Alright, so what do you say? Should we go and thrash Charles' store and then just grab everything and run away? Charles completely Charles is so free.
What's up?
Wait,
Oh, we
We're all
could.
here.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
No, actually,
we
someone
should-
went
we
in
should-
there.
Well, you make me think of the like.
Charles is the kind of person you don't fuck with when you go into his business.
But you don't tend to. I mean, it's not wise to fuck with most
No,
people
he's
that
hardcore
good.
capitalist, I forget.
Because of it. Hey, put that away. You're not a coworker yet, you're fine.
So you only shoot your coworkers?
You'll get there.
No.
You'll eventually.
You haven't shot me.
Then I'll get shot.
You haven't shot me.
Note to self to overcome a coworker, I guess.
I mean, you are.
I
True.
To be fair,
Everyone here is
handle
pretty much co-workers.
More or less, aye.
because it's fucking.
Well,
Ohio.
Hi, Andy. It was just. I'm Parker Master.
Congratulations on finally being taller than me by ear height.
You're definitely gonna break up.
I'm Bill Philander. Hey.
so with the amount of folks running around, I wouldn't be surprised if we set up rails for grinding.
I'm so tall every morning he has some shit.
No, they're metal.
That would've killed me.
Yeah, I can catch at least. At least with me, it's metal on metal.
Now my weapon's on normal
Oh, I can jump. I'm fine. I'm not so
Just in case someone gets shoved.
weapon's on normal-ish.
I was about to say, pretty much.
That's a regular.
Just a baby mask.
T-ball it.
It's just a baby mace. It's a baby mace. That's so big.
I wasn't sure about that, but it's kind of tempting now.
Oh my god.
Comparatively, you know. This is what happens when you put
I'm not gonna go fix that.
Okay, it's fine. It happens to guys when they go into cold water.
Oh, fuck off.
It's a natural process.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
Damn it.
Hang on.
God. Okay, that was nearly a fucking teeth in me eye, Jesus. Crushed alive.
Okay.
Nearly.
Don't give yourself a hernia, man.
Oh,
I see.
I think Rockbar will probably take fish, right?
You instigated. Sure. Can you
Someone who has fire?
Did Denver cook something in your
I mean, by technicality, I could cook it myself, but, you know, not exactly well.
Did
Just throw it in the forge, man. It'll be fine.
No, not even that, just using these and heating myself up.
Yeah, my girlfriend.
It's probably for my own benefit I don't have bacon trays. I'll turn me sin into a forge if I'm not careful. Hey, oh.
I think Rama fell asleep and Ken's currently on vacation.
Ah, well,
Like,
no worries, Brad. No worries, guys.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming you're not gonna be rude enough to give him a kick in the stomach to wake him up, any road.
Nah, I'll let him rest. He probably
We'll
needs
leave.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Hopefully he does wake up eventually. I'm gonna have to feed him coffee.
Oh. Want me to attempt to cook that fish?
I don't know.
Alright, hang on. Oh, careful with that, mate. Hand it here. Yeah.
Technically,
If I just hold it like this. Just
Technically, it would be give. Not hand.
that should do a decent enough job, any road.
Alright, remind me never to piss you off.
Well, I mean, I gotta have to hold my hand in a punching position for it to do this, but it's just enough that it's not gonna do that. Alright, have it back. May not be properly cooked, but you know, at least it'll get rid of all the back on it. Ah, fair. So keep it on this just to make sure it's more of a slow cook in that case. Dog will be back any road.
is that a store?
Yeah, it's a pawn shop.
Yeah, Jim.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's a pawn shop.
I mean, if I made you say that about like not wanting to piss me off, no, like without these alone, like let alone the heating up and shit. Let me see. I mean, I was able to cook a sandworm doing this, so at least it's something. Small sandworm, about the size of my palm, but you know, something. It's around slightly bigger than this fish. I'll keep it in this warm state. Hang on, let me. There we go. Set the radiator to stay at this level.
I feel like somebody strong fastball specialing you would be fatal to somebody.
Alright, fastball stretch with me having me hands like this. Slam down.
That'd be hilarious.
Kiana Charles.
Durant's barely lucky that the only thing I bother to do with him with these arms is shake him like a soda. Shake him like a fucking can of worm.
I don't know, I'm pretty strong. I don't think I'd be able to lift you though.
I mean, it's last I weighed, he said about 800 pounds, give or take.
Oh, that's not that.
Not that fucking bad. Nearly a ton.
No, I lifted a very large truck in the wasteland
Now I'm wondering how much metal Now I'm wondering how much metal I'd have to add to myself in order to make it so I can't be lifted by like half the fucking metaverse for. I swear.
There's a lot of strong motherfuckers. That's all I have to say.
Well, true. I mean, true. You do have good qualities. But it's starting to make me think that even like half the people I come across could probably lift me like a fucking softball or it's nothing.
I don't know fully what RZ can lift, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh, RZ can absolutely lift me. I know her height. I've seen her fight. She can lift.
That would be the that would be the fastball special.
Oh, so you like a vicinity thing going?
Sort of.
Ah, here it comes again. Keeping it warm for you.
Repellent for sandworms.
There you have it back.
Son of a bitch. You said this place is a store.
Yes, it's not a wasteland.
Aye, if you insist.
Oh, you don't sandworms? Oh, hell yeah. I don't have to worry about them.
That's what those were. Yeah, they're not fun to come across.
That should do, I think.
I'll do that then. I'll keep you informed on whenever I have a final stuff. I appreciate it, thank you.
If you insist. Here, take it before I go and check.
We'll get his ass.
Alright. Alright. Weren't too much of a job anyway. Alright, it works, it works. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. More or less, aye. No worries. Very nice. It's amazing what Wasteland Tech can do in comparison to City, eh? Exactly. Exactly. Wasteland ain't beholden to City regulation. We don't need to care. Oh, you got an alley on your back.
No, we can be friends. I'm just mostly.
You got a beeps doing some inspection on you. It looks like.
It's a sentient dog because it was
Come here, peeps.
Tribes.
Most dogs might be sentient these days, so.
How's it going? Getting in trouble?
Hey. Well, I realise granted stress limit of lifting for this thing is around 40 ton. So it's more or less a heavy duty lifter.
Forklift certified, except without the forklift. I think Jack.
I don't think it's corporate scanning, I think it's more personal interest scanning. I mean, that certainly was a whistle of noise coming from her, it looked like. Or sounded like, anyway.
Is there anybody that can?
Most likely.
Ah, fair.
I could see if Charlie wants.
No worries. You checked time. Look at you, send a drink. Oh, Reg Buddies.
I just wanted to point out. Yes.
Oh, yep.
Collapsible wrench.
That makes sense.
I just have a little wrench.
Reg Buddies, you say?
I keep my little wrench and the big wrench. You never know when you need to use a wrench for any kind of job, including hitting things.
Hey, yo! Giant wrench gang.
Wrench! See, I told you! Everyone told me wrench was a stupid idea as a weapon. I just met 2 more people.
Well,
that
to be
use
fair,
wrenches as weapons.
you two use it as a weapon, I just use it as a tool. But still.
But you can use it as a weapon. You haven't.
I mean, true.
I
Turn
just
this little
need to
thing.
work on giant things with giant bolts.
I need to fix my wrench.
That's why she has one.
I mean, hey. At least this is collapsible.
I wrapped it around one of those silly raiders out in the desert around their
Yeah, my
leg, and
sniper
then I
rifle
kicked it,
fits.
and it made a loud crunch.
If someone wants to try and convert me fucking big folding wrench into a sniper rifle, be my fucking guest. I want to see how they try.
Yeah, you might.
No, they just hit people with it.
Exactly.
I made myself a whip sword yesterday.
Except it's a little higher caliber than it used to be. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Fuck, that is cool as hell.
That looks very impractical, but also very neat.
Who gives a shit if it's impractical? It's cool as fuck.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say.
It's useful.
Oh, what the heck?
It's great.
What?
There's a way up there. What the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, they're up to something.
From what I've seen of Bite, probably ran up the wall.
Probably less property damage than I would do getting up there.
Yo, what are the other places?
I think I'll need 2 wrenches like that if you want to climb walls with it, like big old ice picks.
I can't. Looks like it might be open.
Smells like one.
That's the pawn shop. That is
The pawn
an
shop,
inn.
yeah.
Way down the way you'll find a garage. Might as well give me Sin a proper drink. Not another drinking contest, mind, but a nice drink. Class of showing the other wrench user around.
What do you mean? Like we're here to cause trouble?
What?
Well,
Yes,
no,
exactly.
it's just security, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the problem?
My favourite bit of barley, hello.
I'm giving you a heads
Hi,
up
how's it
because,
going?
you know, I'm nice like
Going
that.
pretty well. Ended up finding more of the bootleg merch out there.
Don't exactly
Technically, due to our little stunt, I own the town now.
understand
So,
things that are society-based.
Or you only
well, for now,
There we go.
you know, because nobody else has bothered to try and take it.
Yeah, okay.
Fair enough.
Because they got overstimulated straight away.
I guess technically that means I have to fill the shipping containers now, but yeah, fuck it.
What would you fill them with?
I don't fucking know. What would I fill them with? Sandworm bodies?
Aye. Do it.
I don't know. I mean, I was still half the reason I was hanging around there was so I could gather all the bodies for burial. But here I thought they were going to tell me about getting you back.
There was a lot of intercommunication. So we would have had you if you wanted to come by, honey.
Scrapper were trying to help get me in.
Thank you, Bali.
Again.
See you, Barleyfist.
Well, good to see you back, Gage.
Yeah.
My sis will be happy too
Nice
with
seeing
how
you
she
again,
feels about
Armsy.
you, Christ.
Don't worry, I'll make a screaming gay later.
My old fucking girlfriend has a habit of doing that already.
Good.
I'm pretty sure it seems to be most people that she spots through me eye data anyway.
Yeah, but keep an eye on her.
Aye, she's a fucking disaster is what she is. Half the reason I'm even okay with her doing shy with me girlfriend is so that at least sating her fucking urges.
No, alright.
Otherwise she'll find a way to do something with fucking RuneScape or some shit and probably burn away some money.
Oh god, don't let her go down that hole. Mama walking this one around for a little bit. She talk to you later, yeah?
Aye, no worries. I'll be at garage after I get me in a drink.
Lashona.
Down that way. Another couple of exits that way, but that's where we usually
No, this is gonna kill me.
announcements that Hamsky and Peter.
Fair enough.
Okay.
What's a drink that I could stomach? Well, you mentioned Blackout Stout. I'm assuming there's other types you've got available.
I
don't know. Let me make a guess.
Dragon's Blood wine.
I was gonna make a guess. Oily Oaf. That sounds like a decent drink
We have
name, to
something
be
similar
honest.
to that. That's just called Titan Bone or regular. That's just
Fair
called a
enough.
regular ale.
Fair enough.
Here you go.
No worries. Tastes like how you somehow managed to turn oil into a drink, I feel. Although that might be my own taste buds messing with me. I did have sandworm yesterday.
I would assume it would be your own. The way we put our process, we wouldn't let anything contaminate it.
I mean, I figured as much. Even as, well...
I mean, hell, as it stands, brewmasters spend most of their time washing their hand and arm, so we don't contaminate anything.
Damn nice, though. Tell you what, if you manage to catch... If nothing's happening around last hour bars, the streets are open, maybe I'll accept a blackout, eh?
Or maybe we could have another drinking contest.
And maybe not have your boss interrupt.
Maybe not. Another thing is I'm trying to figure it out. Actually, I could probably ask security, but I'm trying to get a house here and inside the base so I can be... So that I can have a base of operations outside of the airship.
Pretty sure if you took the skip, they might be able to get you an apartment or something.
Which one? The skip?
I've forgotten. I think it's that one up there. The one who owns the inn in the road.
Oh, do you mean the
I don't know what they're up to up there. Well, if they come down, maybe you can.
Security lad.
Oh, and. Hi, Andre. Think,
I come here brown jackets.
I think he's wanting Skipper, but I think they're busy hiding behind the ladder over there. Is that Skipper, or am I incorrect?
That's Bluebo.
Ah, fair on. I don't know who they are. I forgot.
I'm trying to get the place here so I can have a base of operations outside of my airship.
True. I was wondering an apartment from the place.
I'm trying to get the place for me and like 2 other dwarfs that may show up to help me with operations.
What?
That doesn't mean we're gonna do anything inside of your place. That just means we're gonna use it to like plan and store stuff for us that we can't store on the airship.
Well, in that case, I guess the only request would be don't let us see any corkboards, I guess.
Excuse me, I need to...
Well, of course, I'm not an animal.
It's more the factor of corkboards being a good way to plot a heist.
If anything, the most you're gonna get out of it is just planning new routes.
That does sound interesting. Stupid question. Have you bothered with trying to inscribe runes onto tankards to make a brew do different effects? Like teleport?
That's how I heal people with the AoE attack. With the AoE effect.
Fair enough. That explains how that works.
Whenever I fully squeeze the handle, it starts to drain the mug and the rune makes it into a bubble area. Anyone that's inside the bubbles gets healed and also gets a slight buzz from it.
I am starting to feel it.
But it also drains the mug, so I have to let it refill.
And just as quickly as it arrives, it leaves.
If I hold it down fully, I've got about 8 seconds of charge before it takes about 20 to refill.
Fair enough.
I could manually refill it, but I wouldn't be able to defend myself or really move while I'm refilling manually.
Fair enough.
On top of that, that's already a detriment when you take into account my hammer and not armor, which is what this is called.
I was wondering about a potential route to allow you to teleport or something, or change size.
No, that on my shoulder, that's actually my protection rune. It gives me an extra barrier around my body.
Makes sense.
It's
not like the scrap guns you went up against would do anything any road.
No, they did nothing. But I did feel them. But I did feel every bit of pain. Killed me a bit.
Probably at least a little bit better than usual. Oh Christ. You alright, mate? So you took a tumble, are you alright? Well, if he's walking around, he's probably right.
What did they fucking stuff it there?
Yeah, no, they stuck it there like a cat. Is that what's happening? To be fair, if they thought to call upon me to try and help with getting the cat down from the tree, well, pretty sure I'd answer any road.
How did they even get up there in the first place? That's what I want to know.
Good question. Probably got grabbed and taken up there for all I know.
There's different names for this armor based off of what it's used for. You have Gromril or Star Metal. Then you have Silver Steed and Hammer Knot armor. Silver Steed and Gromril are your medium and light variants. Hammer Knot is your heavy variant of Gromril armor.
Fair enough. It looks like they're working on getting in there.
Armor, so very protective, but very slow. If you ever notice, you can walk faster than me.
True.
Hammer Knot armor slows me down.
Never mind the fact that my legs thickness probably matches yours. Oh, look who's out of bed.
Holy fucking shit, Cupcake! What happened to you? Oh, I can actually look at him face to face! By Grimnir, this is a fucking miracle. Never change. Stay this height forever.
No, I would die immediately with everything I ever do.
Yeah, no, you look wrong at this height.
I'm only small for like an hour, so...
Looking down at me, literally.
Meanwhile, Righteous Might only lasts for about 15 minutes with me.
You know what this means? Since you're this small, you can drink like a dwarf for an hour. Get in the bar.
No, I'm good. I still have my poison resistance.
Have you tried
I don't think alcohol is poison.
It's something we use.
It is. It's fermented.
It counts as poison.
I suppose so. Poison of the mind.
We have actually, without the curiosity, have you ever
it
heard
is
of
poisonous. It is actually technically
Well,
It is
true. I
rotted
mean, yeah,
food.
the more
That's
the
what
amount
it
of
is. It's
liver
rotted
damage
wheat.
it ends up causing.
Out of curiosity, have you ever had spirit essence from us? It's a
Yeah,
brew
no, I've drank
that
everything
lets
from you
magical
guys.
creatures.
Yeah. No, I still takes like 3 mugs.
Why, even like blackout state?
I've got. No, that's the thing I drink as normal beer. Poison resistance. If you put the numbers on it, is like 90.
Oh my god.
I'm undead. Poison heals me. So.
Oh,
like,
right.
Oh wait, so then what
I
that
keep-
means
yeah,
is
I
that
keep
if you're
forgetting about the
injured, I can just
undead
walk
part.
up and do this.
Not really.
I keep forgetting about the undead part. I just keep thinking.
I can take neutral healing, so. Neutral healing and stuff like that I can take.
Plus, it's also alcohol-based
Yeah, poison.
healing
I
as well.
carry
So I
vials
guess
of poison
I guess
on
you're
me.
getting more
Like,
out of it than me.
I've got some on me. Yeah, that.
I
Vials of
really
poison.
got to tell Thorgard about this for the once Cupcake was down on our level. He'll never fucking
Yeah, and you
believe
missed
me.
it.
Yeah, man, you missed it. He's gonna come down next time and force you to get small. Scream at you.
Tell you what.
Fucking. He can brew me another fucking reduce potion.
Yeah, I could certainly get a
This shit's
picture of it.
expensive.
Why not?
Last I checked, he's the only one of us that actually makes potions. The rest of us just make brew.
Don't play with this dog near the
Yeah.
porch because it keeps crashing into the wall.
Yeah, I managed to snag a
Just
pic
take a
of it on the
picture of
PDA.
Alright, good. We're gonna remember this forever. The time that you would have forced size.
I am a dog.
You
digging hole. Diggy hole.
you know, a complete
Wait,
lack
hang on,
of
hang on.
enthusiasm. Jesus whipped.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna hit the floor. I'll crack it.
Yeah, no.
We should have get you a fucking dwarven battle pick.
I should really get a pickaxe, shouldn't I?
We could get you a dwarven battle pick, hammer on one
You know,
side.
fuck
pick
it.
on
I'll
the
commission one from you guys. I'll commission one from you
That
guys.
does sound like a good
other.
idea,
We're
actually.
getting made.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the fun thing
Put
about
that
a
up to Thorgard. Tell
dwarven
Thorgard I
battle-
want one. Pass it on, will
The
you?
fun thing about a
I'll buy
dwarven battle pick is that hammer size used for killing, the pick size used for clearing debris and rock. So you have both in one.
Fair enough.
And anything's a weapon in my hand, so you can imagine what I'm gonna do with both.
Hey, for goodness sake, I'm pretty sure your fingernails are practically miniature pigs.
That's tough as steel.
Probably can't be comfortable to have to shift shite with it, though.
No.
Oh no, maybe I just think I have a
Perfect fine.
different lad that has claws like that. Well, not quite as long nails, mine, but
No, but like, I mean, hey, fucking watch. You see him fucking mark the concrete, like,
Christ.
dog.
Like how the dog
I can
did.
dig through this shit eventually. It'll give me enough time. I dig through concrete. I used to do it
your
all the
nails
time.
could pierce protection runes and hammer, not armor.
Not really. Probably when I'm my normal size, I have just thrusted my hand for it and went through a guy. Because like a spear point, you know? I do just kill people by just...
I'll have to content me saying we're grabbing somebody and doing a bisection.
Yeah. I mean, even small size, I'm like, that's a good couple inches in you.
I mean,
Like,
for goodness. I mean, there's not exactly armor on this.
But yeah, I want
Oh,
you
hang
guys
on.
to know
Back in a
that
minute.
Clan Titanbone does make soda.
Actually, I'll leave him be.
But somebody suggested we start making diet soda, and I wanted to fucking kill him.
You'll
That's
probably get more
understandable.
customers.
At that point, it's like,
drinks
hey,
diet
can we just
soda?
start making flavored
A few
water
people I know, actually.
to a regular bartender? It doesn't make any sense. They're up to something.
Hey, speaking of bartenders, go get a drink before they head to the garage.
I already had a drink from you.
Aye, fair enough, then let's get to the garage.
Hey. Hey.
Some creatures also have night vision, so they would still see you.
Pretty sure Ollie might have already headed over to the garage anyway, so it's probably open. What the okay. What the bally?
You boop them on the nose and they back away.
Alright. Christ alive. There's stone, there's the dog I helped cook a fish. However, I've never looked up, or that's only recently come alive.
What do you mean?
Big ol' advertisements above the billboards. Look up as hard as your neck will allow and you'll spot it.
Fair enough. See, I don't personally tend to look up.
Well, at least I don't tend to look up that harshly anyway.
You see, I only look up when I'm talking with somebody.
True, true.
Outside of that, I prefer to keep my neck intact.
Having to deal with the land shark in the first street.
Yeah.
Hey up, Aiden and Ollie.
Really have options to deal with.
Oh, hang on, let me get this out of storage. There it is. Hey. Picked up some more bootleg merch while I was out in the wastes.
Nice.
I just absolutely.
Well, you said I could keep it, so I'll put it into storage right quick. I mean, it's fucking bootleg. I don't need to be gentle with it. Let me see about just marking that. See about just marking that on the docket. That'll do. Nothing like a gentler day, if nothing else.
That chair like you're about to tell your grandkids a story.
Let me tell you about the time.
We're not the fucking hype for it, piss off.
Put your arms up like this and just.
Christ. Hey up.
People I know are here. Pretty cool people.
Let me get this off of me.
Oh, is this your friend?
You see, I'm fucking kissing the customers.
I spotted it.
Like what, the goddamn Nine Havens?
It's not even a brothel no more. It's a club. Well, it was. It's a club. I don't know if it's actually back up. I realise. Furniture was back in.
I've not gone down there.
Furniture was fixed up, but you know, I think it's usually only open on Sundays anyway. Need anything? Or you just wanted to make more of an indent? Can't even blame you. See he's comfy, floaty or not.
What's it made out of? Steel?
Steel, ceramic, I think, the lining is.
Alright. Oh,
And there's Kevlar.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
basic military grade armor.
Right. I'll give it a good shot. Generally, we don't service army grade shit down here, but this is pretty simple, so it shouldn't be too difficult.
We're not exactly military grade, but good enough, eh?
Yeah, I can do some patchwork on this if you don't have anything else.
Patchwork is fine.
Yeah. Would you like it done by today, or are you gonna pick it up later?
I can pick up later.
Alright then.
No worries, that's on the docket then.
Yeah.
I'd always feel like if there's like a dwarf inside the garage, people have more confidence in it.
Well, you say we're not credible enough.
No, but what I am saying is why you're credible. knowing that the dwarf hangs around you makes you even more credible.
Suppose
Gives
so.
you more snow quality.
Trying to give concussions, eh?
Hell yeah.
Oh, Christ.
I'm gonna go try not to get eaten by a giant shark dog.
Also, I forgot to ask, because I've always wondered, what's with the glowing arms like?
Ghost shit. I'm possessed.
Fair enough.
I mean, aye.
We've got the security camera up on the railings.
5 of them, in fact.
The fact that you can climb up with such speed scares me.
Well, that shows comfortability with the environment.
I'm a street kid. I know how to climb infrastructure.
Fair enough.
I'm used to climbing with me hands, not me legs. I suppose that also shows the tactile strength, even if it's rusted up.
You know what, I'm just gonna say it, I feel like the rust isn't actually rust, it's just like someone painted the look.
Yeah, it's just spray paint.
No, this is rust.
I mean, aye.
You forget we're at the waterfront. There's a lot of salt, sea salt in the air.
That's what that smell is.
Touch my exposed skin, I'm gonna have to take a fucking shot.
Yes, I would not lick your. Yeah.
Well, I don't have a habit of licking me fingers anyway.
Alright, to be fair, when I'm sitting down having a nice slab of meat, I tend to lick my fingers.
I mean, that's a good argument. I know I only tend to do that with a mammoth meal at the bar, I notice.
Actually, do you think if I'd went there, I could roast it over your forge?
I'm pretty sure the mammoth meal's already cooked when they bring it out.
I don't know, it can always be more cooked.
I need to tie my shoelaces.
Yeah, you want it as well. You want your mammoth meal at well done or congratulations?
I want fucking ecstatic praise.
You want rapturous applause.
I want fucking.
I want to be able to make use of it in a smithy as charcoal.
You're just making a meat ingot at that point.
But imagine forging armor out of that. Hi king, look what I got. I got an ingot of meat. I call it a meat ingot.
I mean, there is pig iron.
I had not heard of this.
Grimnir is that.
Pig iron is iron mixed with blood.
That might technically, now that you said that, that might technically mean about half the machinery in the pack is pig iron. Just out of natural alchemy at that point.
No, you said it. Okay, alright, now, okay. Bully Ollie, Oliver.
Oh, Flux just starting to hit me, I think.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Actually, hang on. Did I leave enough space I could actually get at the back? I did. I did, because I was reasonable with it. Hang on, let me check how much is in the Razy. 5.7, that's fine. It's reinforced glass. It's just kind of more clear than most. Happens. Don't. I don't want to test its durability in your road, but yeah.
You just got catcalled by a
There you go.
Congratulations.
About 5.7 gallons of blood remaining in the Resi, that's fine.
I fair enough.
They're a bit of a quiet bunch, but
That's fine. I don't really mind.
So I used to power the pack.
no drama.
Or so what you're saying is it's powered by blood? Is that why you rip people in half?
No, it's not other people's blood. It has to connect it to me, so it has to be my blood.
I see.
No, I just.
I'm not risking that, you know? I don't know where the blood of other people I've ripped in half has been.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I only ripped that lad in half because he was annoying the shite out of me and shot Taranto's tires.
Fair enough.
Trying to extort me. Well, garage folk and by extension me. They'll probably would have tried to take the cake off your back if they thought they could get away with it.
Well, something tells me that they took one look at me and realized that this wasn't worth it.
I think they probably went into full panic after I tore their leader in half at that point.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Or at least that squad's leader, I guess. I said that as like a boast, as intimidation. I didn't even think Freehorn would actually own the town. Oh well.
Didn't interest me synthetic. I've never seen one with like a full face like that.
Have you not seen Artie?
Yeah. Was a void? Or whatever.
Well, you see, I was in Void's a special case. She told me that she's not fully synthetic and she's not fully organic. I've tried to ask her if she did that. She tells me.
I mean, as far as I know, she doesn't really know herself. So.
Aye, fair enough. I'm sorry if that came off as rude. I didn't mean it to.
I think it's more out of curiosity than annoyance.
I don't think so.
But hey, I have to commend people that have enough metal in them like this. The only metal I've got is me spine and me eyes.
Pretty much everything.
Meanwhile.
Once again, I'm sorry if that came off as rude. It wasn't my intention.
I didn't think that's rude. You don't have to worry.
You know, they're actually speaking of meat. I'm gonna go get that meal. I'll bring it back here. And I am gonna use the forge to cook it up a bit more. I promise to clean it up.
Yeah.
I forget, did we? I forget, yeah, we ended up. But I mean, it's not like we don't have the methods to cook something using a forge. Even if the pallet jack keeps being shifted back down there for some fucking reason.
Headbutt you in the balls and laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure, we'll see about that. That man does not know I can flip a car.
Dude, the aura of him just like.
I mean, you see what I could do. I need to send the eye data for for the expedition since you weren't there.
Yeah, no, seriously though, I can flip a car.
Flip you.
Flip you, bitch.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god! He's double flipping. Oh my god.
I could probably lift like half the fucking rock with me arms, honestly. Probably at once.
Yeah. You know what the benchmark
Also,
is?
like, spinal
Lifting
compression for you.
No, seriously, he weighs like a ton. I'm pretty sure.
I think last time I checked the stress limit was about the same kind of weight limit as if Tran's truck were fully laden. So around 40 tons, roughly, give or take.
That's stupid, man.
It was designed as a heavy-duty lifter. Not my fault an engineer can find unintended uses.
That's stupid.
Hey, I originally labeled me sent as a walking forklift for a reason. walking forklift, I don't exactly need to blink. Practicing for tomorrow, eh? When the nightclub opens up.
What nightclub?
True, I'm not actually sure if Nine Heavens is back open yet or not.
No, like literally, what nightclub?
I mean, there's either Nine Heavens or there's also Atlantis.
If you think I go out clubbing, you're very much mistaken.
I mean, you don't strike me as the type.
Dude, your closet club. You'll go whenever people aren't looking or aren't around. You'll go there.
The only time I go
You'll
clubbing
swoon me.
is when we like me and Lorelai do it together. And that's
I mean,
very often.
fair. I need to see about heading to Atlantis tomorrow, any road.
Like, I don't like clubs that much anyways. There's just too much shit. There's too much shit happening, you know?
Look at you.
And then it's also people that are probably gonna be like kind of fucking
Hey.
bump on you or your girl, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm alright.
Yeah, no.
I'm all set. Like that's kind of
Here's the thing. You would imagine, right? Listen, you would imagine, right, that she gets a lot of looks from guys and girls as well, right? But like, you'd think that I would have to, like, you know, be there and go.
Yeah, there he goes.
I don't. I really don't.
Well, yeah, she would be like, fucking pick him up
Yeah,
by the
yeah, no,
throat
like,
and, like, fucking...
all she
That's
needs
alright,
to do is
dwarven meal
grab
you've
him
got
by
there.
the
Tankard of ale and a leg of meat.
And then they'd be
Just
like,
squeeze.
Yes! Oliver, if you pick me up like that...
Would you take a look at the size of that one? That's a right cut of meat.
Hey,
Well, you want me to lift you up by the head?
looks got a comically big in my hands, though.
Yes! Does your hair hurt?
Like,
No,
grabbing you by the
dude.
scalp.
Do you not remember anything about me? What the hell? This guy.
No, what, dude?
Look to my right. You see that?
Hell, a mammoth meal or a gourmet, that's usually enough to fill up the resi almost completely.
Right. Yeah, okay.
Brain in a jar, sorry boy. Wait,
How about the down tap of it?
Hey.
I thought I did. Skin, you know,
I don't think you need to recook it, I think you're just fine with that.
Don't worry about it.
So you can't feel me when I kiss. Damn.
But she concerned that if we want to cook something, we'd have to go walk about to the fucking old tourney area again. So I swear to God, some twat keeps nicking the fucking pallet jack and putting it down there.
Yeah, I remember at one point.
I just don't get it. Everybody was giving me shocked looks as I was walking back here. I just don't get it.
See, it looks fine in your hands.
You got misplaced.
Fits you down there perfectly.
Type top vehicle, slamming through it, pulverizing it.
It could use a bit more seasoning though.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like pulverized up impact, so I mean, probably something like
Oh no, it's not like we store salt and pepper here, any road.
kind of like blacked out
Fair enough.
during that time. I don't really quite remember much.
I mean,
I should have tried to check through the box where we originally found the pancake mix, but then again there was stuff different there that last time, so
Liquidated, dude.
when we went anyway.
That's why I was like, you know, whatever.
Alright, well, maybe there's just somebody changing shit out every now and then.
I mean, different gangs put different shit in different boxes.
Maybe we can find a gang that knows how to use spices.
That's a good, I wouldn't be surprised if that's just mine.
I should
Jesse
probably
knows
go
how to
bring
cook
the
just
bone back
fine.
to disposal, shouldn't I?
Not lame like that. You got cameras, you got depth sensors, black card, you know.
Would you like to accompany me back to the bar so I can return the bone?
Now I can tell. I can
Yeah, alright, fine. I got
You get
me.
the pack, you're just going without it?
I'll live. I feel safe. I've been feeling safe enough around Rack nowadays to walk around without the pack on.
Fair enough.
Even without
And
the
if anything,
factor
you
of,
can
well,
find me.
you provide the damn, like, comical amount of alcohol, blood alcohol content into me pack anyway. I had to get it detoxed last week. Had to stick around in the inn for a few hours after streets closed just to make sure it was detoxed. Mainly because Marie weren't gonna let me just stay at the chip for a bit.
I don't know why. I feel like they'd taken the drunkard.
No, it was more the factor of me having to. It was more the fact that the pack had to stay at the chip for a few hours to get detoxed. Over me, I was wanted to just lay on the couch for a bit, but I guess guess Marie was assuming people of unsavory nature may patrol the streets a bit after streets close. Considering I don't exactly have any pack on at the time.
Couldn't really do much if unsavory folks did come by.
That is a fair argue. That's why she just got me into Ian at that point. Got a text from Carrie saying that me pack were ready. I said that I was over at the inn. Got it back, was on my way. Christ, a rabbit and a dwarf walk into a bar.
If it ain't the start of a bad joke.
Yeah. Any tasks, no skills will help.
There you
I can't wait to get a double.
No. Well, I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think we could use the bone for oats in the forge anyway.
Not anything with you. Charles seems to always adopt females.
Maybe if we sand it down to make like a handle mold, but yeah.
But I've never seen him adopt a son. Except for me, I guess.
I don't know. I'm currently not really feeling hungry or thirsty, so
I had no said back to the garage.
we could head back. If we come across interesting conversation, and well, it's not like much business is happening there anyway.
Fair enough. What the fuck was that?
I don't
Did
know.
you hear like a chittering sound?
Yeah, no, I heard that. I don't know what that was. Could be likely a wild animal. I wouldn't be too surprised.
Skaven came up from the mine.
Are you injured?
Don't remind me. They were Skaven when I was helping to try and help fix the incinerator in the mega building. But I did scare the shite out of them though, so I guess there's that. Yeah, what have you.
And it is every direction.
I don't think even that would convince him.
I mean, the convincing would have to be
There you go.
Suzuki, and that's about it. I'll be fine, don't worry.
Oh yeah, did you get to natter with anybody about getting an apartment here, actually?
As it currently stands, I think the best I can do is rent out the inn.
Fair enough.
Maybe she would. I don't think my character she would be accepted. I have to actually talk with him.
It must look weird to people just looking at me from the behind and just seeing me spine.
I don't find it weird.
I imagine it's probably weird to folk that are used to seeing me with the pack on at this point. You're used to me in both, which is a good benefit.
fucking body.
Ew.
Anyways, so I'm thinking about taking that pistol gear, replacing it like on this old school and more pistol
Hmm.
grips. And then another one on the barrel as well.
Yeah, we're the only two that signed up for garage today, aren't we? I don't know what Tarant's up to. Probably busy with his bro for all I know, or his lass. Who knows?
Oh, we got speedsters. Oh shit.
Yo.
Oh, I hope.
Wow. Hey, how are you
remember
doing
correctly?
that?
Pardon,
I am scared, Wolf.
Yo, sitting down.
Oh, by the way, I fixed that Thompson.
Oh, fuck yeah. Actually, that's pretty nice, actually.
Didn't you get hit in the balls?
Hey, how are you doing that? That's so mean.
Bring yourself a little down.
I can only assume this is the power of rollerblades.
Well, I mean, look at her. The lass has got blade sort of reels for feet.
Hey, no. I don't think I can handle it. I don't think I can handle rollerblades, me saying I have enough trouble with staying balanced
No,
normally.
I couldn't.
I know I definitely had trouble keeping balance after our little contest.
You gotta see, dwarves are stealth folk. We don't do good with balancing.
Yeah, see, he gets it.
Yeah, that's true.
The doll has been a very helpful thing, actually. That indicates that. Yeah, good. Yeah. See? Okay, yeah, no, posing up as well to do it, honestly. That's great.
Hi, zombie man. How's it going?
Yeah, fair.
Oh, I think he's busy nattering already.
Yeah, we're just getting Ooh to be able to actually interact with people in a way. She's now learning how to ask. She now asks questions, so that's the main thing. Now she knows how to at least, well, it's not verbally, but physically ask someone something about themselves.
Please don't feed the alcohol.
Yeah, no.
This is for me.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
If a dwarf is giving up their booze, that's a very big thing. If it's the personal supply is being given up to someone else, that's wild.
Hey, that shows friendship. He was willing to give some to
I'm
me.
not gonna force it on them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably not, because
It's not like much business is happening.
Yeah, it's noisy, yeah.
she's got a pair of earplugs now. She wants to hear it.
So, zombie
so
man,
wait.
do you have a name for him?
This is Ooh. Yeah, you see. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's wrong? I could certainly check.
And now they...
Looks like more business might be approaching. They have lost. Certainly take a gander at no tilts. Hmm. Let me alright, yeah, set it down. Let me take a butcher's. Ugh. Oh. Ah, yeah, but... Oh, excuse me. You marked the right spots, it seems. Rust treatment, engine out of timing line. Exhaust needs replacing.
I'm gonna be
fuel
stepping out for a
lines.
little bit.
Christ alive. Hang on, I think I heard something from a PDA. Sorry, what was that, Ollie?
I'm stepping out for a bit.
Alright. Guess I'm handling garage me soon. Oh well. I could take a look upstairs, see what we need. I did bring in an engine that's used for a buggy, so maybe some parts can be cost compatible. Other than that, I could certainly look to see about any potential fuel lines like catalytic converter for the sake of the exhaust systems. Try and figure out piston timings and whatnot. Huh. Yeah, it'd be a bit of a job to end up fixing anyway. But nothing else, if you're able to bring it in tomorrow, I'm pretty sure there'll be more staff than just fucking me about. But I could certainly see what I can do for the sake of... No, I'm the only person on fucking staff. It's gonna be a hell of a job for me to do it alone. I mean, the size of a fucking Humvee versus the size of me. Well, you don't need to go get it now. I can have you booked in for tomorrow, alright? That way there's bound to be more people working than just me, alright? But, I can at least take a look in storage and see what stuff you can actually get. Oh. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this fish. He is quite a bit of a wanderer, isn't he? Well, I'll take a look up at storage, see what items can be usable already. Exhaust, because there's like exhaust, rust fixing, fuel line, engine parts, etc. He does have the look of an air of a dog that wanders the desert. Just be careful you don't wander in the wrong spots in the desert. You might run across a gang or a sandworm. No worries. If we have it available, I'll at least keep it in reserve for you. Watcha? Let me take a look here. Let me take a look-see. Now, bits and bobs for the sake of a fuel line. These are just plates. This is where we put that buggy engine. Good chunk of shite could be cross-compatible. Pistons could probably be usable. Right. Worst comes to it, we'd have to fashion the plates ourselves, but... oh well. Alright. Alright. We have a good couple of parts. I'll keep them reserved for you for tomorrow, eh? Watch out. Hey, you bring it in tomorrow, we'll get it fixed up. I'm pretty sure I could survive a day longer, eh? Hey, old girls are survivors. Hells, I found vehicles that date back before the turn of millennium, for fuck's sake. And they still work. If it's used off-road a lot, and also in general musty, humid areas, then it's going to naturally get rust. This place is near a sea salt front, so a good chunk of metal around here has a habit of rusting. Hell, even my armature over there. Fortunately, at least it gets cleaned enough that I don't need to worry about my eyes rusting. But hey, I'll keep that in reserve. I'll put that in the dockets, if no one else. Aye, I'll keep the blueprints. I'll store it and I'll bring it out for the second needs. Right. I'll probably get it scanned into the system and probably give it back to you any road. Just out of easy use. Lad wanting parts for for fixing up a Humvee. I'm telling them to bring it in tomorrow, since there'll probably be more workers than just fucking you and me.
Yeah.
I'm just looking to get the blueprint scanned into the system, any road. I'm reserving a couple of parts. Couple of fuel line bits, some exhaust bits, some parts from the buggy engine we managed to nick. Right. That should do. Here. Have your roll of blueprint back. Cheers. Bring it in tomorrow, we'll be able to get it fixed up nice and easy. And if not nice and easy, it'll at least be nice to have a natter with and nothing else. Fixing up a vehicle's the best time for conversating amongst staff, innit? Where we're not just sitting around or nursing me incredible fucking drunkenness. Actually, yeah, you missed it last son. I had a drinking contest with Barley Feast.
And how did that go, huh?
He had to tap. He was forced to tap out because his boss were calling him back to work for a spill. So technically, I won.
Sure.
I guess. Technically, that means I can say I won a drinking contest with a dwarf and not be lying. So there is that.
On a technicality, yeah.
On a technicality. Granted, I did have about 6 bottles of moonshine before he was forced to tap, so... Or his boss were calling him back. Granted, I had a 7th afterwards because it just felt nice. Apparently.
Fair enough.
I sound like a right fucking idiot while drunk, looking back at the idea. It was honestly hilarious. It was slightly embarrassing to just see me trip on the fucking bar stairs and crack an eye. Oh well. Don't look like much business is happening, I'm afraid.
It's fine. We're closing up anyway, half an hour.
Fair enough. The middle hour of the night or day is usually just for business, as Terrance said. Other 2 hours are usually for whatever. If business calls, business calls. I guess one of the orders of business was making sure I was not dying of alcohol poisoning. Hey, up.
Ramsey, alright, how are we doing here? You doing good so far?
I'm doing alright. Also, feel free to call me Jack Gator outside of mission type shit.
Fair enough. Hey, right. So, I got a question, Mats, right? I got a question. So, I've been trying my best. With the whole educational thing. So, when it comes to this whole educational thing that I'm trying to do, what, major thing do you think in your life you would ever need to ask someone a question? Like, a question of a person?
Where someone is?
Where? Okay, I like that. Where is good. I've just worked on them, teaching understanding, think. So, what are you thinking is the main thing.
Not in his fucking leg.
Oh shit! Oh. I'm glad. You know, we don't have a dentist here, so I'm hopefully glad you didn't knock his fucking teeth out there.
It's always the nose.
I'll admit you got me. Yeah, you did. I'll admit it. You got me. Congratulations. Enjoy your broken nose.
Feel free to call me Jack while I'm at the rack, you know. I'm more used to using my actual name nowadays. Outside of mission work. Armsy's better as a code name or title name.
No, yeah, good descriptor.
I mean, true. I mean, it was self-evident of a
On the
name.
streets.
Wasn't it?
I love selling alcohol on the streets.
I thought you ended up getting a deal with a fucking cafe over in Bay.
We do. We supply them with kegs.
Looking to try and have that happen at the rack at some point.
We've already tried. They're not really budging.
I mean, moonshine's sufficient enough. If people really want to be stupid enough to get themselves absolutely plastered, they order the gourmet. Kill their wallet and their liver in one go.
I thought I'd see you in the fountain by now.
I was. Mama got kicked out.
Hey.
They let her hang around for a few more minutes at least when they told her to get out of it.
Hey.
They kicked you out of it?
Really?
It makes sense. It's hooked up to the water filtration system, but Mama don't got nothing to dive into here.
Suppose so. I mean, closest liquid, unfortunately, is the forge. I don't think it would be wise for you to dive into that.
If I may ask, out of genuine curiosity, does it hurt to stand on it? Or could like continuing to stand break the bones?
No, her bone's not gonna break, but the problem that she got right now is, okay, she don't know how spacefaring you'll be. The atrophy of not doing anything multiplied by 365 for 14 years.
Shit.
She basically atrophied like she was in space without doing any exercises.
Christ alive.
Well, if you want, I could give you something that we dwarfs use for painkillers.
I already got ATA working on it, but thank you, honey. Speaking
No
of
worries.
ATA,
Actually,
one more thing to add to her script. She forgot. She was thinking about it and had to remember the name. I know we don't know how effective it actually is, but could you also try and see if you can get some baloperidol?
Oh, you want antipsychotics? I mean, sure. I mean, baloperidol is like top shelf shit because it's normally what's used for like people that are closing in on
For people that went
cyberpsychosis.
cyberpsycho.
Yeah,
You know.
that's like
I will
the
say,
high-end stuff. I mean, you sure you
if
want
your
some
stuff
shit?
doesn't
Yeah,
work,
it's hard
we
to
do
come
have
by.
our own pharmaceuticals from the dwarf. We dwarfs have our own pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, no, the thing about like antipsychotics,
Mama,
I mean,
Mama gonna say this in a way that's quick and direct so she don't get mad about it. Technician made her.
oh, good on you.
a lot of people got.
I need to make sure it don't happen again.
Hey.
And I'm not registering.
I realize actually.
About that kind of shit. Why do you think you see me wearing my mask anytime I spot LF on the fucking streets again? Like, we talked about that. As much as people are like, oh, Acer, you're wearing a mask. Like, why are you wearing a mask? Because people identify you. Do you know how many tall, black trench coat, white-haired motherfuckers there are on the streets of Zafira? Dime a fucking dozen. You put a mask on, ain't no one know who the fuck you are.
And also, out of curiosity, if you
Especially
need
when you
water
keep your
to
hands
rest
in your
yourself,
pockets.
get a tank made or
Yeah, I
get
keep
a
my
room
hand
in
in
the
my pocket for a
inn.
fucking good
and
reason.
make
She
the
got one,
tank in
honey.
there.
She got two. She got one in our home and one at Atlantis.
Ah, true.
Is that what the thing is on your sock? Is that what the symbol is?
Yeah.
I need to head
That's
to
the
Atlantis.
club
I
symbol.
had half a mind to head to Atlantis tomorrow, any road. I was actually willing to try and put me send on LF's radar for your sake, but guess I never got word back.
Right.
She
What I'll say I won't get you Ballo, because again, that's gonna be the high-end shit, fucking expensive. What I can do is I can get you something like Risperidone. General use, does the same stuff, just a little bit weaker.
Yeah, you just take
Easier
the
to
name
get
out.
hold of. Yeah, it's well, look, it's not just about the name brand shit. Like Baloperidol is fucking up there. Like Risperidone is, again, in the same vein. It is a generalized antipsychotic medicine, just like Ballo, but it's just not specifically designed for cyber.
Mama can do that for now, but if it happens again
Yeah.
and she don't get zeroed, she gonna ask for you to up it anyway.
Yeah, it'll take the edge off at least, and that way, look, I'm all about people wanting to get the help they need, but I'm also all about people not relying fully on the treatment, because half of the treatment is a person able to better themselves through the use of the treatment. It's a walking stick to help you keep going instead of a
If I
crutch.
did want to go to Atlantis, how would I get there?
Strapped down to a table so
There's a net. The teleporter network connected here, I believe, connects to Palace.
I try to be a decent level of shrink, not the fuck one.
What's Palace?
Plus, it's almost like
Palace District, I believe. Well, as far as I heard, it stopped having those riots happen. Things are actually under control now, so shouldn't need to worry too much about getting there.
Fuck you.
Yeah, maybe if I wasn't taken. Anyway.
If nothing else, I could send you coordinates.
I better enough.
Thank you, honey.
No worries.
Fair enough. Could have sworn it would have been in, like, unaffiliated RP advertisements.
It's better if you just send it to me. I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You mean,
I have the IQ of a walnut. Would you like to hear a joke, lad?
aye. Well, I'm busy faffing around trying to grab
What did one nut
coordinates.
say to the other nuts?
Oh,
I am a cashew.
Christ
I know,
alive.
you can kill me later.
Yeah, I should be able to get coordinates over to you.
I think it would help greatly. Are they open tonight?
No, I'm afraid. Tomorrow, aye. Tomorrow they will be, but I think they're phasing out Saturdays, apparently. Presumably not enough people have a habit of showing. Hi up, Stone, who's this?
Party, then, isn't it?
Who's this fella?
Isn't the lad that lost the drinking contest? How's it been going?
Aye, don't rub it in. I only won off of technicality because your boss were busy yelling.
Yeah, no, he won because my boss came in.
I guess I technically saved by the pager, I suppose.
You would die from the amount of alcohol we'd be drinking if we had one,
Yeah.
so these rules are unclear.
Hello.
Hey, I still had 6 bottles of
Don't worry,
moonshine.
it's fine. You can have a rematch.
I still had 6 bottles of moonshine. It was more me enjoying myself more than actually caring about the contest.
For me, it was both.
It's rare I get enough drunkenness going. Actually, what time is it?
Stone Man, how you doing?
Have you been here?
15 minutes or so.
5-10 minutes.
This is not
Allie
the
was
same
giving me
one. This
15 minutes, and then if there ain't any more business, I'm free to close up the garage for the day.
Hello, Stone Man, how's it been going?
It's been going good enough. Speaking of business, I might have a project for you.
Oh,
Though I feel like I need to get some dirt on Toronto in order to make him finish the damn project.
lad's got a lot of projects, it seems.
Yes, you
Hmm.
been over this.
So you know how when you have a car and you need that collapsible like tent over the top so that rain
Oh,
doesn't
convertible
get in.
type.
Yes, I need something similar but cage-wise. And omnidirectional,
I'll be
so it
back in
can
a
fit
bit.
on a face.
Have to go back to the ship for some.
Oh, I see. So you can open the faceplate.
No. I need what is it called? A mouth mask, a muscle, something to put on Yatkin when they try to bite people.
Hmm.
Did it just go
So a
wrong?
muzzle, more or less.
Yes, but their faces are so different. I need something that I can adjust so that it fits.
I see. Want something with, like how headphone straps tend to have that adjustableness.
Yes.
Presumably, preferably with less clicks.
Of course. Don't want it to get their hair stuck in
Well, I
it
can
and
certainly
then
put that on the docket
that will
if you
only
want.
aggravate them more.
And I'll probably bully Tarrant about it tomorrow. He's not in today. Yeah, as far as I can tell, the only people on staff is me and Ollie, and Ollie's pissed off, so...
I understand that something like that would be a rather complicated set to create. And the
I'm not
custom
exactly a
order in and of
corpo-grade
itself-
mechanic.
Well, the request itself would look a little bit weird if I were to make it with internally, so...
Yeah, I suppose so. Tarrant probably knows a bit better than this than I. I'm usually more for mechanic and small and weird arm-based engineering, more mechanical stuff, not delicate stuff like what you're proposing.
I can have raw materials sent down for the purpose, so that you can have it tomorrow.
Supplier's
And then
discount, I
you try
suppose.
to explain it to them.
Sure, I can at least allow for a supplier's discount on that front. At least then we don't have to source the metals and expunge more effort.
That and Yatkin can have very different bite strengths. It's important that the material is not just some
Okay, you want like
run-of-the-mill
titanium tungsten
metal from
alloy?
the trash. You can see for yourself when it arrives.
Well, if it can
I am
handle
sure
me
that it
grip
might be
strength,
similar.
it'll handle them, so... That's essentially the benchmark we're gonna have to go with.
Good. I would like something where I can stop the Yatkin from biting people. We had an incident at the bay. I was able to, keep it at bay for the most part, but the moment I turned around, it went after Joel. And bit
Keeping
into
it
his
at bay,
poor
at the
leg.
bay.
It is strange with you, Yatkin. Some of you are very polite, but some of you get lost in your instincts, I've noticed.
Yeah, some people just go off of intuition.
Do you ever have such moments where your instincts just take over?
Eh, sometimes it's usually what's called fight or flight. Sometimes.
It's not what I'm referring to, but...
Or sometimes reason just breaks down
there
and
you
you just stop
be.
caring. Got a nice hat.
Wonderful.
Who's this fella?
Didn't realize you were still there. You were so quiet. Also, if I cannot find any of them here soon, then I'm going to have 3 lunchboxes without a purpose. And if that is the case, you're going to eat the vegetables.
Christ.
Okay.
Well, I'll mark that on the
I
docket
made
for
it
someone to reserve
properly.
if no one else has an idea.
That's good. I mean, I made it properly, it's...
I'm assuming mutant
iceberg
creatures, eh?
letters.
I'm assuming it's a mutant creature you're on about. I have no idea what species you're on about saying that.
Saying what?
Think you want the muzzle for?
No, it's Yatkin in general. What do you mean?
Hello.
I'm not exactly knowledgeable on a lot of nonsense, to be honest. I'm not exactly educated.
They're running around all the time. What do you mean? Animal features like yourself.
Cripes. Alright, so critters like me.
I see. What you call us? The herbivore variant does not tend to be problematic.
I was gonna say, I don't know what critters like me you end up having to encounter that have bite strength like that. Pretty sure my bite strength ain't like that.
Well, some of them are rather large, you know?
Like your height.
Some are, but some are also wider instead of taller. Not always about the height.
I see, so various kinds. Head generally stays the same? Roughly?
I would say about...
Roughly enough that you'd need adjustables.
I mean, if you have a moment when you're closing it up, we can take a walk and I can give you example. There's plenty of
Maybe.
today.
Maybe. Alright, let me check.
Well, just find me on the street when you're done closing it up.
That I can also do.
Yes.
Hello.
Hey, Needled?
Oh.
Hello.
Just wanted to hear told me you can fill me in with some information later on.
Lay it on. You just wanted to know what's what? Yeah, but.
Yeah.
This here's garage, more or less. Pretty much most things mechanical that are a bit more crude enough that Rip and Chip don't take handle of it. Also accidentally doubles as synthetic repair center, really, just due to me and the head of the place ultimately having enough knowledge to be synth doctors.
Glad to hear.
Pretty much stuff like blacksmith, gunsmith, mechanic, general engineering type.
Anything else I should know? Is I woke up like probably 3-4 days ago and
oh, you're fresh, right, alright. Well, usually there's more people working garage than just me, but such as it is. More or less, as long as you're able to, not cause a much of a fuss, people usually don't tend to start shite. If they are, then, well, they're already kind of dickheads and then self-defense is allowed, I think. Your machinery for various purposes, drilling, voices, lathes, bandsaw. Able to work on wiring. I mean, hell, I've got enough knowledge of synth bodies that I'm able to install a new part, if no doubt.
You might be able to help me with my parts and that.
Yeah, no. If you end up getting your legs or arms damaged to shite, I could probably fix them up just fine.
Possibility, but I'll bring some spare parts of my manufacturing.
Yeah, thankfully we do keep a bunch of parts in storage in your road.
Well, my name is Robert. Nice meeting you.
Aye. My name's Jack here.
Nice meeting you, Jack. I'm a VI, not an AI.
I see.
So my programming is to be friendly to humanoid individuals.
Fair enough. When it comes to here, usually synth repair jobs are free of charge. Synth modification, though, is the thing we charge here.
Well, I'll take a look at my casing.
So,
you go
I mean,
for
I
it.
could do diagnostic. That's fine.
Alright.
Here, if you want to take a seat, by all means.
I'll be fine standing.
No worries. Ooh. We get the line out of this.
Oh, you busy right now? I'll come back another time.
I was just about to perform diagnostic. You need out?
No, I'll wait. Don't worry about it. Thank you, bro.
No worries, no worries. Alright, let's see about connecting wire. Plug it to where you have. Alright. Thank God I shelled out for the elastics. Alright, let's see. Should we run diagnostic? If anything comes up odd, at least in comparison to regular systems, should at least tell me. Otherwise, they'll probably just read all green. Or teal, I guess, or use your color scheme. Is it turquoise or teal? I can't quite tell. I never remember the difference between those two colors.
Turquoise is a bit greenish. This one is a bit more bluish.
Right.
Teal.
Could have sworn teal was the more green one. Ah well. That's something.
Oh, what's the sequel?
You got another fucking leg?
What do you mean by that? What are you calling me?
I thought you would have been filled up by the first one.
No, I need at least 3 of these to feel full.
Fair on, fair on. I'm just running a diagnostic on this new synth.
All the carbs and protein I can get.
Oh. Freshly awakened, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Sentience is a bizarre thing, isn't it? Actually, no. Sapience is a weird thing. Sentience is a different thing. Technically, you were programmed with sentience, but sapience awoke in you instead. Right, should be all. I've not read any errors yet.
If you look through the statuses, you notice it's really advanced compared to most technologies you've seen so far.
Christ. Looking at all this, I'd be assuming you're military grade. Even without the grenades and the pouches on you.
You notice a logo of the Canadian logo on it.
Looks to be all green.
Oh, that's good.
It's not reading anything else. Feel free to disconnect.
Nothing else? No manufacturing?
No. Just simply stating different functions and making me realize that, yeah, no, you're fucking right top of the line military grade, it looks like.
Can you see through it?
Yeah, by all means. Take a look at what you're saying.
No manufacturing code. Looks like everything in white.
Probably a natural measure to prevent any tracing.
What is this? This leaf here at the end.
Could be a signature. It's not mine. Luckily a signature of whoever made you.
Well, that's one way I could find out.
Hey. You've at least got a visual memory, and nothing else.
No, just when I woke up in this facility, it's mostly blasted out and cold.
Fair enough. If you want, you can see about downloading the diagnostic to keep it on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to plug yourself back in. Not just set to download to synth. bit of a general term, really. I mean, yeah, I had to modify this me saying I'm not exactly educated. Alright, you should be receiving the data now.
Yeah.
Including the leaf. Since that's part of that diagnostic, it seems. Right, all lights are teal.
Download completion.
Alright. Right, cheers.
Thank you, Jack. I'm gonna...
Consider it a fresh awakening, I won't charge you for it. So it's a good you probably don't have credits on you any road. But it's nice to work on scenes.
What are credits?
General currency.
General currency.
Probably different from company credit. General... general means the way people pay around here. You're right, Jar, in it.
Give me a moment.
I've been making sure it tastes good. I've been holding it over the fire.
Either that, or I think you're just making sure it stays warm at that point.
I see.
No worries.
Since you're freshly new and you don't have any currency behind you, you can go to the charity here or in the bay and they can help you out.
Exactly.
The bay.
As far as I know, Bay 09 over in the industrial district of the city is notably Sim-Frin.
You know, I say these locations like I know where they are.
That's a fair argue. See if I ask it. Actually, I don't know if we have means to end up downloading a map of the areas. I never thought about that, actually. Tell you what. I do recall if you head over into the first street, past the tunnel, that you probably used to get here. If you take a left, I'll head you to intersections between Waterfront District and Industrial.
I could just look up the mapping of the area at one.
That also, if you can find a way, if you can find a method. I don't tend to faff around with computers around here, even if they're in public spaces.
I am a walking PC after all.
That is true. See about asking around. People here are nice enough. Pretty sure if you end up finding a member of security, I'm pretty sure they'll be more than happy to give you a heads up.
They can also direct you to the charity or the places you can go.
True, he knows the way as well.
Well, if you guide me, I'll be appreciated.
I'll see about closing up shop and you guide him to like security or something for ease of use.
Alright. Sounds good to me.
Alright. Let me get me pack back on in that case. I need to lift this thing to be able to hit the fucking button. There. Alright, making sure I don't have oats. Right, need to make sure I put that in docket, reserving parts for... Tell you what, I got a moment. I got a moment to be saying I can see about putting that on the docket. Stone's asking for a project for. So I wonder if critters where he's from. Right, put that into the docket. Right. Damn it, I only just put the PDA away when you start speaking, what?
There's synthetic infrastructure that is not responsible.
Can't quite hear you too well. You sure you're on the right mic?
Sorry.
There you are.
Come on. Thank you, though.
No worries.
Did Oliver go home?
I believe he did.
What a bad boy. Alright.
He's quite a bit laissez-faire when it comes to work, but to be fair, if not much business is happening, garage is free to close up in the last hour.
Yeah, of course.
No point being stuck on the absolute tail end of the streets with no to do.
Hey, today was actually an incredibly quiet day, which is
Hey,
nice.
do you what? Let's see about heading up the gym. There's bound to at least be something happening there. If nothing else, maybe I could just deck somebody for the fun of it.
Speedrun.
You've got longer legs than I do, not fair. You're not carrying 700 fucking pounds of weight on your back. Christ. You're not carrying damn near 800 pounds on your legs.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, garage ain't doing much, it's closed up for now.
Fuck them, they're open. Need anything? Rama is also willing to is currently teaching.
Yeah, I was about to say, I did know to him when he walked in. Hey, look who woke up.
Jess, this motherfucker freaking overslept. And he's like, no, I have alarms, and he put it for the next day.
That's for your back foot. Your toes are either.
I mean, to be fair, if you wanted me to, I probably could have shook him away.
That would have been scary as hell. Being picked up, freaking when in bed.
And hey, I could demonstrate if you want a bit of endurance or your headspace.
No, thank you.
I mean, hey, if that's one way to do training for indirect concussion.
Kim, you can jump high with that.
I mean, these legs have had to carry this weight for about 2 fucking years. If I can't jump pretty well, then I don't know what fucking lucky I am at this point.
This is your.
That's impressive.
This is your guard.
I mean, I remember drop kicking someone across the mat at one, or at least mat lengthways anyway. But that was over a garage, so I can't really determine the length proper. And that was with the pack off, mind you. That was without the 750 pounds of weight on my back. I mean, if you want me to give him a prank and give him some indirect concussion training. Or you as well.
No. If you ever oversleep again.
I mean, I'm a decent alarm clock. I can yell and shake.
Probably grab him and shake his ass away.
I mean, true, I could just...
But you know what I wouldn't really hear when I'm like... when he's like around?
Oh, not the fucking army chill. Fuck off. That's a way to get someone back asleep.
Just grab him by the ankles and just slowly drag him before starting like running down the hallway with him.
I ain't gonna be cruel enough to drag someone along the ground. Most I'd probably do is just actually grab somebody and just shake like a soda.
That makes sense. You can continue to train.
To be fair, the only person I've done that to is Tyrant.
Okay.
That makes sense.
We're in here, yes?
I was being a right Duffy.
In the stance. When you move forward, your front foot moves forward first. Bam. And then this follows.
Test how your boots feel against this, maybe. I was about to say not your hands. Your hands will probably feel a bit sore hitting metal like this.
Well, yes and no. I'm used to hitting things as hard as metal, not actual metal.
There you go. We can see how much force a,
bodies
I guess
are a
a
lot more durable than the human.
heel-toed kick will do, I suppose.
We go to the left.
Yeah, I can also do this, so it's hardened. It doesn't actually.
Ah. Come to think of it, I remember giving Shiro a fucking slight skin potion from a vendor at FF. It's supposed to do a similar effect. Make your skin feel as tough as rock. Don't taste well, but I was wanting to get into prank Jin with it. I don't know if he ever succeeded.
Don't remember now.
Ah well, if he ever bothers to attempt, if he still has mind to attempt, don't spoil the surprise.
Yeah. My body is already durable enough. Knives can't really cut me out.
I mean, we can test. I kid.
I mean, I've been tested before, so.
It's like I kid. I'm not gonna give a full-throated punch to someone in the chest. Not unless you ask.
Yeah. Currently, I don't want to be injured for the rest of the
Yeah,
time.
no, I'd rather not get on Mama's bad side.
Yeah, I need to be staffed right now. Because there's no other staff.
I don't think it would look good if a garage staff member just fucking hospitalizes a gym member.
But what happened? He punched him. Why? He asked.
He asked me to.
Yeah.
To be fair, at that point, I think that's a relief and a
Are you
responsibility.
about to fight somebody, or can I show you Yatkins of which I'm character?
I was just wanting to do some minor durability testing. I wasn't going to punch anybody here.
Well, I'm wanting to show you Yatkins of which I'm referring to.
Yeah, alright, sure.
This is what's called a passive fighting stance.
So if you look, you've got that shape.
I'm sad as you are with the
So that's the type of Yatkin.
Right.
Badly flat. That's a form of Yatkin.
Alright, I suppose you do have your own phrases for it. I wasn't sure what you were meaning. It's a bit more of a different personage to someone like me. Hey up.
I have a higher chance of
Entirely
attacking
different
or
facial
hitting them in the
structures.
face and then hurting them. Okay?
So I'm going to need it to be able to be adjusted.
Right. I'm assuming the ones you're talking about, what you need for are a bit more feral than us lot.
I'm planning on coming by the Atlantis on Sunday.
The one that I was pointing at earlier was the one who did the attack.
I thought I'd stop by today.
I don't know where they went.
I thought I'd stop by today.
I think the flux
gone. The
gone.
punching
I haven't
bag.
been here in like
The one that was in the punching bag was the one who committed the biting.
I am always careful.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, fair enough.
Involved with us. Now here's the thing as well.
No, that's because fire would stress herself into an early.
To be fair, muzzles are also designed in a way that they can't really be bitten in the first place. Unless someone has one of those fucking weird fish types, so it's just a protruding jaw type shite.
I have a lot of knowledge, but I don't have a lot of physical skills. I'm not. I know basic self-defense because of.
At that point, that's just them really hankering for a smooch at that point.
I do not understand.
Whatever, if you explain it to Taranta, at least there'll be more people than just me and Ollie. And Ollie's already sorted up, so it's just me that's gathered around there.
Remember eventually.
I guess I realised technically the closest bit of water here that isn't just a water bottle is me blood reservoir, and I don't think you'd like swimming in that.
I mean,
Even if I pour on the
That's a
ground.
quick way to make a street shark frenzy.
That, actually, yeah, that's a good point. I forgot about that point of sharks.
It's fine, there are not many of us. The last other person was Vega.
That is true, actually. How is it?
Not here.
From what I hear, he
I haven't heard from
retired
them in
and
a long
joined
time.
his family in Garden District.
Fair enough.
That's what Pyre said.
It's been a long
Joined
time.
his. He's happy.
Fair enough. Better than death, better than death, any road.
Oh, yeah.
No. And hey, you're here, and that's better than you being dead.
I am inclined to agree.
I'm pretty sure my sister would be happy about it too.
Jesus.
I look away for a bleeding minute.
I don't know what you did, but good job.
I look away for a bally minute.
She fucking slipped an egg.
Good.
That could have the
Now
potential
take is
effect
not
of
funny.
that could potentially have the same effect as a bandsaw if she spins it right. I was gonna say you sweep your leg just right. I'm pretty sure you're gonna cut someone's leg off.
You missed it. I just dropped them both to the floor.
Come on.
I was about to say if Haas didn't pull you up, I would have.
Yeah, three different songs. Storm is one of them.
Okay, hell yeah. Yeah, I remember Jin used them, and Jin even made edits of them, so it worked completely.
I mean, I guess I realized I could kind of give unorthodox training methods in comparison to those to Jim. The engineer's training, I suppose. I mean, it wouldn't be punching this, mind you. I know how your fists are. You probably crack your knuckles.
Happy right now, but he's currently in vacation at Metro.
Tell you what.
He walks in, I came back.
Speaking of wiggling, actually, I just came up with an idea.
I think this training can be good. It's more like durability and how to get around. Big arms.
That
can
also
really help out.
get around larger, heavy armored opponents, I suppose.
Exactly.
The thought process I would have had would have been simple. You would have been me grabbing you and telling you to keep your skin as tense and stiff as possible as I shake you.
That sounds quirky.
And hey, engineer's thought process. I mean, you got to learn to deal with, I guess, heavy wind somehow, I suppose. It's not like I've got a fan in the back of the pack anyway. Dealing with heavy grap, I suppose.
Yeah.
How to make sure you don't end up with an indirect concussion, I suppose. So,
Bro, just.
wanna try that?
Next one. That's the first one. Next one.
Alright. I'm gonna lift you slightly sideways like this. And I'm gonna ask you to keep your chin as stiff as possible. Alright.
Right here, left.
Oh, I can't wrap my legs around. Oh, I can't wrap my legs around. Oh, I can't.
Alright.
Oh, I can't reach you.
That's not the point. It's not the point of getting your set out of the grass, it's the factor of handling it in the first place.
Turn into a lizard now and crawl over.
Yeah, I'll let you go.
That's that simple.
Turn into a lizard.
Because most folk ain't gonna be able to be kicked either way if they end up grabbing you with big mech arms.
Yeah, not just that, I can't reach.
True, that is also a factor. Even if they could, they would have you at arm's length.
Yeah, look at that. See? I can reach here, but most likely you'll wrap my leg already.
Yeah. No, that's not a good position for you to be in.
This is bad.
This is a very bad position. Some bloke ended up like this last Sunday and it didn't go well.
You're gonna just like.
Yeah, exactly. I actually did do that last Sunday out in the West.
Yeah, which is where you have to like. Which is why. In this scenario, you need to have something in your person just to, do it. Because you can still move your hands kind of bit. If you have like
A simple idea would have been a way to do a taser of some kind. Finding a way to reach it even when you're grappled in this state, so that consider that most armature like mine is not probably going to be electrically resistant. Probably will mess up the servos enough that it opens as a locking mechanism.
Oh, and also notice that I see your thumb as well. It's only like putting my my bicep here.
Yeah,
right?
in this case.
It's only putting my bicep. So by technicality,
And
I
that's
can
more of
still
the
move
factor
my
of me
elbow,
not actually squeezing, it's more actively grabbing. If it was squeezing, you'd feel it like this. I was only doing it slow.
Exactly. But yeah. So if we're going to go by that concept, with this arm or like somewhere around the thumb is your best bet.
Exactly.
Or like moving, because this arm, no more.
Yeah, no,
all
because
four
you got
fingers
three
already
fingers.
wrapped.
Because in this case, you got 3 fingers on this side. You're not going to make that work.
Yeah. So if we're going like let's say here, then most
Yeah.
likely you're going to need like let's say a taser, pepper spray,
Or
maybe a
enough
knife,
strength with your right side that you could fix that. And same factor for the left side if I were to do it with this hand instead.
Yep. This is my right arm is already disabled, but my
The left arm still
hand
has a degree of
enough
movement. Now, obviously, some mechs aren't built like this. They're built to basically just be 2 big pinchers. In that case, both of you would be experiencing the same level of pressure.
And not just that, if we're like going like let's say the crab pincers, right? Those are meant for crushing and grabbing already. This is
more for
you can
grab it
do
for the sake
whatever
of
you
the
want
time.
with
In that case.
Yeah.
If someone wants you gone, they'll want you gone. They won't be trying to grab you for just holding on to you. They'll be grabbing you for the sake of, say,
Yeah, exactly. There's
like slamming you or doing this.
Yeah, just like
Or potentially even if they're trying to be fancy with it, just
just like
try and screw your head off like a pez.
yeah, if that's the case, then we're going to need necessary things like tactics in order to get out of that situation.
Exactly. And also at least keeping you, say, nimble enough that you don't get in that situation in the first place.
Yeah. So if we want to get out of this situation first, if we want to get out of this first, we don't actually want to be here in the first place. Here's the thing. I learned this from...
So let's get you involved.
I'm sideways.
We had the idea of not wanting to be in this kind of grip in the first place, how to be nimble enough to get out of it.
I have options I
I'm not grabbing you, I've just got my arm, I've just got my hand around. It's like, say, the scenario of me moving to grab you, Todd.
Yeah, if we're moving, I would say go to the point, go to that at the tips, because if we get closer to here, it gets stronger. The grip gets stronger. I was about to say that this is going to be the weakest. Yeah, go to the weakest and just move. There we go.
Yeah, I'm not exposed.
Like that.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
I have a few other options here. That's
obviously. We could test the trade that I did on him. Here. I'm gonna lift you up slightly. Now I want you to keep your sin as stiff as you can.
Okay.
There. It's a good way to avoid an indirect concussion in case somebody wants to just try and shake you unconscious.
I'm a bit used to it. I got him picked up and thrown.
Hell, it might not come up. Odds are good that whatever might be trying to grab you with these kinds of metal arms will just shoot you instead. But, you know, good to know just in case.
Multiple tentacles that they could grab me.
Yeah, cool. Incidentally, I am accidentally giving you a pointer of how to fight me, but, you know, considering, you know, the difference in weight class, it's probably warranted. In case, you know, Shiro accidentally gets a bit confident and tries to challenge me to hit. Which, I apologize to say probably wouldn't go well. Never mind the potential factor of me being able to heat up the armor shot. Like, obviously heat resistance is a bit of a different task than, you know, physical resistance. Especially if I were to just lay my hand on my shoulder and do this. It's a bit warm.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not actually burning.
Yeah, no. If it burns hot enough that alarms start ringing, that's enough to boil my blood. So think about what that would do to your skin.
We're doing alright. We're just
I use blood, so it's pretty bad with me.
What's this I'm hearing about you biting people?
Thank you.
Apparently Mr. Far Eye Mask over there says you were biting.
When I drink coffee and shine together, I feel like I'm
30 minutes? Okay, 30 minutes.
Ah, that explains it. Yeah, don't fucking do that. That's a good way to lose your eyes.
I think so.
It's something I do. It's fine. It doesn't really...
If you built enough of a resistance to it, then that's fine. Do that to someone like my brother though, and I'm pretty sure he'd end up losing his hearing for it.
Yeah, the problem is, that's why I keep myself away from coffee. Some random person gave me a
There you
drink
go.
saying it was moonshine, but it was actually...
God, the sound of that song. Jesus.
Huh?
The song of the song is fucking hot.
That storm? I freaking love that one.
Okay, you want to fill up with the ridge?
I think so.
Tell you what, let me go do something. I'll be right back. else I need to do something regarding. Oh, Brutus. Yo, Gidge.
What's up, Jackie?
Sorry, I forgot I wanted to do something with you. You pop up real quick.
What's up? She can't real quick.
Just something simple, considering I missed the opportunity. While the thought counts.
What's up, baby? Oh.
Nice to have you back.
Yeah.
You may not be my actual
Thank you,
mama.
honey.
I'm still thinking she's out somewhere, but I wouldn't be
Not the
surprised if
first time
that's
Mama
call
heard
you a
something
good
like that.
replacement.
Get your hard light.
I'll figure something out regarding that.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Mama
your
baby
idea of
gonna
hard
drop
light
dead
armor,
here in a
wasn't
second
it?
if she don't
Or
get
was that
going,
something
so,
Scrap had brought
yeah.
up?
Nah, it was Mama. She worried about you getting shot directly in the head.
I understand that. Thankfully, the only time that's happened
Mhm.
was with a concussion round.
Yeah.
Well, it did its fucking job,
You'll be
as
good.
it did.
Mama literally gonna vanish any second now if she stay awake too much longer, okay? She gotta bike home.
Fair enough. I just figured I might as well give you a hug, but for my and me kin's sake, at least.
Of course, honey. She's glad to hear you feel that way.
Yeah. I'll probably show up at Atlantis tomorrow. Either that or me sis will probably end up begging to go.
Sound good, honey. You go have fun with your friends.
You take care of yourself, Mama.
She do her
Even if it
best.
feels off for me to be saying that, mind you.
You don't get to mama.
Take care. That's got all way off me chest. You better fucking appreciate that, Zaz. Oop. Nope, both of us had the same thought. Alright, I'll stay this side. Sorry, Brutus. Alright, I'm back. Had to give Gidge a hug before she vanished.
That's something you do.
That researchers interspecies relationships.
Well, lasses and lad.
Make sure they can't kill each other from either intimate or non-intimate interactions. Like, for instance, a
How you
human
doing?
or a fire elemental
I'm doing alright.
existing in the same room so they
That's
don't
good.
die. I figure out ways to...
Happy to hear.
You seen?
Like I invented an entire technology called
Not the same yet.
that ghosts can interact
They're all.
with. That's my crowning achievement. And I'm fucking happy about it. Legitimately, I'm proud. I'm proud of Spectre Tech. That was the best shit I've ever done.
Ooh. Ain't wrong to be proud of doing something. At least unless it's murder.
Yeah, let's not murder people. That doesn't sound like a good time.
No, that's not a great thing to do.
Yeah, no murder.
At least not here, anyway.
Preferably not in general, but
Well, I mean, yeah, preferably not in general, but if you gotta, you gotta.
yeah. But it's
If
not
they're
murder
trying
if
to
it's
shoot out your
self-defense.
work boss's tires and, try to extort your boys for all you got, it's a bit more
well, if they
warranted.
attack you first, if they attack you
just-
first, then it's self-defense.
It's not murder then.
Or if they are actively trying to harm you, like.
I
maybe
guess
not in
technically
middle,
that whole thing out in the west was
maybe they're not
self-defense
shooting
then.
at you. Maybe they're not
That's a
shooting
ways
you
off me,
right
Mom.
that second, but they will if they get the chance.
Right.
And you know it. Like certain
I
companies.
guess shooting me boss's tires does count as aggression, so I guess that is self-defense at the end of the road.
Don't approach me with a knife.
Probably a little bit of disproportionate retribution, but still.
I assume they're going for my threat, so I go for their threat, honestly.
I mean, I'm no stranger to spilling blood. It's just the nature of whether I have to is the main. Whether I've got to is the main thing.
People do what they have to do to survive.
Exactly.
And that's just kind of
And
how
if
it
nothing
is.
else, I want to protect my buddies and me kid.
And people will do awful things to protect the people that they love, and
Exactly.
that doesn't make them a bad person. I know that if anything ever happened to me, Pyre would not hesitate to burn the whole world down.
If I have to
part
tear
why
some
I
bloke's head off
mostly-
in order to save me brother, then by God I'll do it.
Yeah.
But that's also why I mostly don't go to dangerous places.
For her sake, for her ease of mind as much as my own. It's not that I can't handle myself. I can. It's that. Well, first of all, most of Zafira has really low magic, and that feels weird to me. I come from a place where magic is just so inherent, and I can feel that it's there. So
I guess that's
having
probably a
this
good thing
absence
why
of
I'm not
it
exactly.
is weird.
I guess that's probably a good thing why I'm not exactly that magically inclined. I know a bit of magic, but you know, not enough for it to worry about this.
And I mean very, very late.
I am.
Ambient mana or aether or whatever the fuck people call it. Whereas you've just got fucking rounds on you.
I am basically made of magic.
I can't
The
survive.
base of my skull,
But-
the base of my spine.
But at least around here it's not stifling, right?
No, it isn't. Well,
It's enough to
the thing
notice,
is, I
but
don't
not
mind
enough to be
there
an
being
issue.
a lot of. Oh no, I prefer being around with magic. Like I said, where I'm from, magic is so inherent that it's just this like constant presence. So the
Oh,
lack of
fair.
it, while it won't hurt me, is very.
It's
It's disconcerting.
Like a
more
bit of
than
thick
anything.
air, I suppose.
There's just enough around here to keep people that are magically based alive. So,
True, and for magic to still be casted. Even if
Yeah.
a bit more limiting in that
Here isn't
regard.
as bad as. Here isn't as bad as I've heard District Zero is, but I can't go to District Zero for a number of reasons.
Well, I mean, for goodness sake, fuck District Zero. They'll shoot the three of us just for existing.
Yeah.
Let alone any magic or technological shite or cyber shite or whatever the hell. No, they'll probably let Stone in, but that's about it.
this stuff is going well, by the way.
It is
I just
good.
need to make that one order, and then we can finish it fully.
Hmm.
Which I should probably do soon. That way Vex can finish up his damn work.
Ain't true. I do realise that I've got magic sight of my own mind.
I don't have magic sight. I just can kind of sense it.
True.
My
I remember her
default
labeling it as
sight
detect
is
magic,
auras.
the one who was teaching it to me.
Yeah.
I can't really see magic, but I can see, like, ley lines.
And that's fair. I could see magic, I could see soul stuff, I could see weird dream-based stuff or whatever, I guess. I don't really know how that properly works.
So the way
But-
that I've come to define it,
But due to the way technology and magic interact, I have to take out one of my eyes in order to be able to use it.
And then I have to go to another dream in order to get Cypher so I can translate what has been done in the dream.
It's a lot of work, but it's got a lot of things.
the way I've come to explain
Hey.
my aura sight is it's a sight of sentience of sorts.
Nice.
I can, if something is sentient, it has an aura.
If something is alive, it has an aura.
But the ones that have sentience are
I
brighter.
tend to
even
just
if
look
they're
for
alive.
souls.
Animals.
Oh, shite. Oh, right, you. Yeah, did you want some? You still need some?
Originally, I wanted to help me fix my lift modulator, but I fell down the stairs multiple times and it kind of fixed itself.
Oh, jobs are good in it.
Yeah, it's just that sometimes it acts up again, but I'm okay with it. It's okay.
If it works, it works. No worries on that front.
Wait, hold on. Are you a Jedi?
What?
No.
My mistake. I am not looking for any Jedis, I promise. For any spies that might be around.
Well, like that other bandaged bloke with the red, with the black uniform.
Actually, I seen a wrapped up
I know he was trying to look for Jedi. Listen, I haven't seen any. I don't even know what they look like.
Even if I did know where one was,
All I was told about a lot was like robes and shit.
Well, I got it. Don't tell anyone. It's very secretive, but I got a secret message from them from the Republic.
Oh, fair enough. To be fair, I also haven't seen the bloke around here in ages, so I think he's given up the search around here.
I think I might walk away after that.
Who did?
Well, I don't know any Jedi, but if I come across somebody, I'll try and direct them to you if I can.
I think it's time
I'm T702, but I'm T72 for short.
I'm gonna go.
T72, I'll try and
See
keep
ya,
that in my
Ramsey.
logs. Hey, no worries. See ya. Get his insides. I'll try and keep that in my docket no tails.
Yeah, but what's your name, man?
Some folk call me Armsy, other folk call me Jack. I prefer Jack around here.
Jack? Alright, listen, Jack. As of now, you are also a Republic spy for me. That means we gotta look for Jedis and give them the secret message I have in my databanks. That's encrypted.
I mean, I'll direct them your way, I suppose.
Trust me, the Republic gives good rewards if you help them out.
I'm just looking to help someone that's trying to be polite about things.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. I was asking that Bartholomew guy said his name was. He kind of runs this place. Wearing white armor. I was trying to tell him about wheelchairs. He's like, no, fuck you. And I was like, oh.
Christ alive.
And then other people were like, I didn't do anything, bro. And they just were like, I don't fuck with you. I'm like, what? I'm just walking.
Some people are just weird like that.
I don't know, bro. This place needs the Republic, you know, their anti-slavery laws.
Last time I checked, we don't do slavery here regardless.
Oh, okay.
We just, people that want to do work, they work here. Security
don't
just
say
try and keep
J.
the peace.
Don't say J-D, it scares me. I'm kind of sensitive to that, man. Don't say that word to me. Work is fine, just not the J-O-D one.
Fair enough.
It's a sensitive one. Yeah, it's sensitive. It scares me.
Just try and do what they can.
Yeah. But yeah,
Security.
Jack.
Security forces here just try and keep the peace as best they can.
Of course, Jack. Agent Jack, I may say.
Oh, piss off.
Piss off. Code phrase activated. Sleeper code activated. Sleeper agent online.
Cripes. I don't need to be that formal with it. If I spot any, I'll try and direct.
Copy that. Thank you, sir.
Hey. No worries. Let me check. How heavy is this? Not that heavy. Not that heavy. What's the next here? Bit of a jump in weight class for the whites, Christ. Shame his liver ain't as strong as his biceps.
Bring my soup.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the music in these speaker systems is meant for more stadium use than gym use, so I think security will get ornery with me. Hey up.
Hello. Hello.
How's things?
Pretty decent. Made about 8,000 credits today.
Oh, brilliant.
Yep.
Sell to today. All guns.
Yep. Like always.
Like always.
If there's one thing that's always in demand.
War.
And water. For a lot. Although that might start to become a little less true with the amount of people around.
You know, I really should have checked everything first, but you know, it was fun.
It was fun.
It was like 2 months ago, if not more, that I last got here.
Just looking at a place to rest, eh?
I'm just observing.
Fair on.
I just saw Elvis Presley drive a car.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I've been going places to learn.
Howdy.
Has been helpful.
Didn't quite hear you.
I said I just saw Elvis Presley drive a car.
Oh yeah, that's expected. I'm afraid. Ghost Elvis.
He's been dead for 500 years.
Yeah, no, he's a
I found
ghost.
more.
Apparently, there's more than one of him.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, he usually tends to pay garage for fixing up his ghost car. So hey. I mean, apparently it happens often enough that garage has ghost-specific tools. Or I guess ghost-compatible tools.
Can someone explain this unnecessary violence?
This is training, I
Gym,
think.
they're sparring.
Yeah, they're just sparring for the sake of, I guess, training
What does
themselves.
that mean?
Fighting without intent to kill.
Aye.
What is the purpose behind
Fighting for fun rather than for, I suppose, for incredible violence, I suppose. Testing themselves. It's probably the exact reason why I don't tend to try and fight in here. I'm more liable to accidentally kill.
Fight for fun. Fighting isn't for pleasure.
Yeah. It's both fighting for fun and for knowledge.
War, it's as calm and as breathing here.
What is Zero?
The city you're in.
Aye. Most I tend to do here is durability testing of the metals. Actually, let me take a gander upon this. No, I haven't seen you. Ooh. Oh. Good leverage on the arm. Oh. I don't know what fucking lock this is. Christ. Oh.
Not again. Do I have problems? Hold on.
In. Oh. Alright, enough. Nice.
Oh shit, we only have like 5 minutes left. Like,
Oh, do we?
That's why I said 5 minutes max.
True, streets are gonna close in 5.
Oh, that was a good night's fight. I'm gonna drink some moonshine for that one.
Hey. Nice to at least have a calm night for once. Might as well start moving to First Street.
In Palace District, Sunday night, there's a club open called the Atlantis where there's a bunch of people.
Multiple French synths, it seems. Should. No, I didn't leave note.
Was that a secret data pad?
It's not a secret data pad, it's just a PDA.
Oh, my fault. Oh, that's another agent right there. Yeah, wait, I think that's. Oh my god, I think that's a Jedi. Hey, sir.
I don't think so, but if you want to go and ask, be me
The force
yes.
is not with him. I can't go up there now. He's upstairs. How's everyone? Like, you really interrupted anyone?
I'm just looking to relax a little bit.
They're looking for people there over by the bar area.
Hey. I realise Flux hasn't really been ornery on me today. That's probably good, actually. Hey up, Ducks.
No. Me, Void. Yes.
It's just like
What do you mean? Absolutely.
Bad. No.
I have seen some bidets that have a purple.
Oh, Christ alive.
Look, it's less even about the fact that I'm also gonna. If kissing comes up, it's gonna get down to the whole point about sexuality, and I hate having to think about that. Look, I ain't kissing,
Also,
man.
hey, look, dudes, it can be hot too. I don't make the rules.
I'm straight. I don't see guys that way. Never have.
Oh, quick query.
Time to get out of here. The streets are closing.
Yeah, they'll be closing in a minute. Actually, I have a question in case you're willing to follow up on it. Do you want to eventually pop by the garage to see if we can fashion something that can actually hold your shirt in place? Well, I'm sorry to bring it up so bluntly, but you know, it is kind of obvious. I'm sorry.
Time to head out.
I'm trying to look out.
I'm giving you a head start to run, Armsy.
Hey, I'm trying to give you a lot of fucking. Trying to do you a lot of
I'm
salt.
giving you a head start to run.
Christ alive. We're not doing this. We're not sparking arguments between, well, technically you're part of both bar and ship. We're not sparking arguments between those two in garage.
She's very self-conscious about things.
I know, that's why I'm trying to at least do a solid about it.
Yeah, no, it's people bringing it up's the main thing. She's okay with the rest
Listen,
of it. It's people pointing it out.
Listen, I've not exactly got the knowledge enough to be tactful about the hat. I mean, I realise it'd probably be wiser to just go to Flurry about it, considering, but...
You want to follow it?
We told her how. We told her how to do a few things here at this point, but
Listen, I'm not trying to insult her. You have no actual reason to shoot me.
You. Me. Bite. Bite.
yeah, we haven't got. She's getting there with the words. She's just about got ham, but yeah, she's got ham.
Bite.
Like it.
Alright, you two should probably go to Void. Tell her I said sorry.
Yeah, I will do. Thinking of question bite.
Christ.
I'm just saying, they have a turbo wash setting, so just be careful if you
It's for your mug. It's a thing that instead of using toilet paper, it washes and dries.
So it's a sink and a hair dryer for my ass.
correct.
Yeah.
What have I walked up
I
on?
don't exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm fucking saying. He gets it. That sounds fucking horrifying. Take care, everyone.
You have a good one. Be safe.
No worries. If Shiro shows up to FF, I'll try and keep him out of trouble.
No, that's not like I can try it out, so I wouldn't have any.
No, I was about to say, how do you go?
Oh, I mean it goes and then it disappears.
I'm gonna go fuck off and take a nap.
Magic or something or other.
I can't even blame you.
Stay safe. Oh, wait, we passed off.
See ya, Charles.
Y'all two take care. Might see you tomorrow, depending.
Have a good one. Good luck in their building. See ya.
Yeah. Should probably head out too, see what scrap I can get from the town before I have to head out either home or FF.
Have a good one.
So it's nice to be able to actually punch something that won't instantly crumple on it.
See you around later.
She does like burgers. She doesn't like the vegetables. I think she's mostly.
No, I don't want to kiss myself. No.
Not a fan of self-love, Hamsky.
Shake your head left and right and give a thumbs down.
Not a fan of self-love, Hamsky.
No. Okay.
In any other situation, I would have kicked the doll out of the handle.
She is learning defiance.
I think the phrase probably going through her head at this point is, but what if yes?
He's so fun.
Yeah.
It was nice meeting you.
Christ.
I'm gonna have to teach the when someone says no, it means no. We have to teach consent. That's gonna be the hard part. I feel that would indeed be a very important thing. You know how hard it is to teach consent as a fucking concept when someone doesn't understand language? No.
Wait.
Alright, I'll need to head out anyway. Before I end up getting sidetracked enough to be stuck in the fucking perpetual nighttime of this city. I swear to God, this place makes me fucking snoozy sometimes. But if any scrappers eventually catch wind, I'll at least be able to catch them. Don't want to be snoozy when that happens.